It's live.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, all. So, yesterday we understood the concept of the classification, when the classification should be created, and how we can check the GSTR1, GSTR3B, and the computation. Is it the completed by you also? Please tell me. Is it? Hello? Students, please answer me. Okay. So today I'm going to give you the one more example on GST. But in case of some returns are there like debit note, credit note. So how can we create the debit note and credit note, and what kind of report it will be? There will be the generated. So first of all, I'm going to create the company, that is the GST example 3. Then Madhya Pradesh, control A. And after pressing the control A, I told you earlier about the settings. First, you have to provide the one GST number. That should be the original GST number. You cannot enter the fake GST number, because as I told you earlier, if you enter the fake GST number, then return will not be generated. Okay. So GST number should be registered. So I should search the GST number. Okay. So control C. I'm going to press here the GST number. Then after that, you have to set the one GST percentage here, because see, as if you are having only the one category, so only you need to set the GST rates in case of company feature, in case if you have only the one category. Okay. So HSN number, I'm going to give here again the HSN number. So this is the HSN number of toothpaste, because I'll create the toothpaste as a stock item. Enter, then specify the detail here, that is taxable and 18%. And I told you, if you are not checking the breakup, because here it is not showing me the breakup, so just press F12, and then you should set yes to the provide breakups. Then control A. See, now it is showing you the breakup. Now in this example, I'm not going to set the cess. So control A, it is eligible for input tax credit. Now control A. Then afterward, you have to create the classification in case you have the different rates also. For example, there are five GST rates are there: 0%, 12%, 18%, 28%, and 5%. So 18% is default you created. So I'm going to create here the 0% category, which is exempt. So here again, okay. Now enter. Oh, it should be 0701. And this is again the format control available in Tally. It will check the format also. Okay. Enter. Then specify the detail here, that is exempt. Or you can say the nil rated, because afterward you can enter the sum rate. So nil rated and control A. Now 12% category. Specify the detail here. Then again HSN 072. 0702, enter, then specify the detail here, that is 12%. Okay. Now control A, 18% is already created. Then 5% category. Then specify the detail here 0703. Then specify the detail here taxable 5%. Automatically 2.5 is divided. Then last is 20% category. By the 0705. 20. Okay. So control A. Now we created the all kind of category. Now, first of all, you have to create some kind of ledgers. So what ledgers you have to create? First is a material purchase account. Under purchase account, here only you need to set the, instead of services it is goods. Control A. Then the next is material sales account. Then it should be under sales. Here you can check already automatically it will apply, the 18% will be applicable if nothing is set, but only here the goods. Control A. Now one of the creditor is Charles creditor account. Enter, enter, enter. That is sundry creditor. Enter. Then you need to set the MP GST number. So first of all, just search the MP GST number. MP, okay. Tata Motors GST number MP. So see, I'm sure like after today's today's session, you will feel very comfortable in a GST, because every options we will cover in this session, this example. Then is traders account. This is our data. Sundry data, 15 days credit period, and then again the GST number. So I'm searching here the impetus number, GST number. This is the one of the company which is situated in Indore. Then control A. Then suppose we have the like daily creditor also. So Kejriwal traders in sundry creditor 15 days. Then GST number. Daily GST. See, control B. Okay. Provided is invalid. Okay, because here it is selected Madhya Pradesh, so that's why it is giving me the error. Okay. Now the error is not there. So today I'll give you the example of unregistered dealer also. So I'm created here the unregistered dealer account. Sundry creditor 15 days, and no matter from where he belongs. Control A. CGST account under duties and taxes. Then GST mapping should be correct. CGST. Then SGST account under duties and taxes GST, and it should be SGST. Control A. Then IGST account. Again duties and taxes GST under IGST. Okay. Control A. Now everything we created, but now we have to create the items. So stock items we are going to create, suppose air conditioner, condition AC ले लेते हैं. Okay. AC 1 ton. We have to create the unit of measurement. number, NO, NUM, BER, and you should map it correctly, NOS. Control A. Then now the rate, AC's rate, if I'm not setting anything, then it is taking the 18%. But I should set from here as per the GST classification 28%. And here again UCSC classification 28%. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Then control A. Suppose I am having the Onida TV also. Onida television. Then again numbers. And on that, the 18%. Okay. 28% is there. Then UCSC classification 20%, 28%. Then 28%. Control A. Then suppose packed food. For example, toothpaste. Okay. Yesterday we already learned this. Then number and 18% is there. So there is no need to set anything else. Control A. Now the next 18% item is again there. That is okay. I should search the 18% items list. Items list. So 18% on mobiles also. Okay. So I'm taking the mobiles. Then numbers and I'm not setting anything else and 18% will be there. Then computers, computer, then again number and now on it is 12%. So here use GST classification 12%. Then use GST classification 12%. Control A. Now laptops are also we have. Then numbers and here the use GST classification 12%. Then use GST classification 12%. Is it? Control A. Now the last is 5% category. So under 5% we have footwears. I'm taking here the footwears. And is it? The last is food item. That is exempt. Here I am taking use classification 0%. Use classification 0%. Okay. Okay. So this is just an example. Now in this example, we will create the debit note, credit note also. So for that, we have to create a one ledger also, that is purchase return, as we already learned these things. Purchase return account under purchase. And here is goods. Sales return account under sales account. Then only here is goods. One of the services actually telephone expenses under indirect expenses. Then services. Control it because 18% is there. Is it clear? So I'm going to give you the example. So first I need to introduce some capital. That is a common entry. Alt C, capital account under capital. Okay. No GST treatment will be there. 25 lakhs. Business introduced by with cash. Now the first is we are going to purchase the items. So press F9, that is for the purchase. The bill number you should enter as I told you earlier, because two-way, three-way, because of the referencing, bill number is a compulsory. Then party name is a Charles creditor. Control A, Control A. Then the moment I select from here, suppose I selected here for the computers. Okay, 10 computers, 25. What is the rate for the computers? 12%. So here I can check CGST 12% will be there. But presently I don't want. So just backspace, enter. Now toothpaste, on toothpaste it will be 18%, 100 rupees. Okay, now the second is suppose television. On television it is 28%. So by default it will automatically take 45,000. Then next is AC, 28%, 10, 35,000. Okay, now the exempt is footwear. First is footwear. So I'm taking the footwear, 10. For office use, definitely bathroom sleeper we need 100 rupees. Then the last one is food items. We also purchase the food items, 100 packets, 100 numbers with 275. Then you can check. Then SGST automatically there. Then when you press Alt P, current, then it will show you the percentage, how much percentage on how, किस अमाउंट पे कितना परसेंट लगा, ये अपने आप दिखा देगा आपको. देखिए, see, on computers it is applying 12%, on toothpaste it is applying 18%, on television it is applying 28%, on AC it is applying 28%, on footwears it is applying 2.5%, मतलब 5%, in food items 0%. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Please answer me fast, because today we have the lots of work to do, debit note, credit note, and then unregistered dealer. Ma'am, I have one doubt that if the company have a voucher with various product with difference, that is what I'm telling here, na? That is what I'm telling here, na? Jyotirmay? Jyotirmay? Please tell me, because I created in front of you, na? Okay, okay. Okay, समझ गया. Thank you, thank you. If you have the laptops, then please apply it. Just try this thing. If you have the laptop, then try this thing. I'm waiting, please do it. Is it completed? Please make sure. Is it completed? Done, na? Okay, Dipankar. Thank you so much, Dipankar. Now see, now today's, again, I am going to give you the about the debit note, clarification on the debit note. So when you press Control A, for example, this will take the, it is asking for the e-bill. I am not taking the e-bill. New reference, and then the moment you saved it, then you can check the display more reports, state reports, GST report, then GSTR 3B. Under GSTR 3B, it is there. You can check eligible for input tax credit. Okay, import of goods presently not there. Import of services is not there. Only the input tax credit, the complete input tax credit it is showing you. But now you want to make the debit note because you returned something. Okay, you returned something. So presently the input tax credit is available is this. Okay, now 1,36,000 in annual computation is also there. See, only you have the input tax credit. Presently no sales are there. Right now, the moment you create the debit note, for example, suppose you return the out of 1,000 toothpaste, you return the 500 toothpaste. So just press Control F9, that is the shortcut key, or F10. Then there is an option of show inactive, and then there is an option of debit note. Alt F5, right? Now the party name to whom you are returning, Charles creditor, Control A, Control A. Then purchase return. Why purchase return? You can select any of the ledgers which is showing because you want it should show in the P&L purchase minus purchase return. So purchase return, toothpaste, out of 1,000 you return the 500 toothpaste, and suppose you also return the AC. So one item belongs from 18%, one item from 28%. You return. Then CGST also, SGST also. Now CGST, SGST reduced now. Enter against this reference. We already learned these things. Now you can check more reports, state reports, GST reports, then GSTR 3B. Now your input credit is reduced right now. It is reduced now by 14,3. Is it? And also in the computation, you can check. Now it is only 1,23,000 and 121,725. 243,450. Is it clear? Clear? Debit note is clear? Should I move for the next? Okay. Now, there is no need to submit the 3B or the computation, but need to submit the GSTR 1. So suppose you sold out the items F8. Sales 01 and F2, it is in first buy. Then is traders, Control A, Control A. Then material sales return, material sales, because first we have to sell now. Then toothpaste 500. Then that is 145 rupees. Then television. There is a television. Suppose you don't know the television rate, then Alt S for the stock query 45,000. Then you sold it 10, 55,000. Then ACs 8 is there. Then you sold it 42,500. Then you have the item that is computer 10, 45 to 50. Then laptops you don't have, and television already we said, toothpaste we said, food items only. Food items there is no need to sell or sold out the food items. Footwears no need. Onida television, toothpaste. Okay. Now end of list. Then CGST, SGST. And I'm not setting here the sales 01. Is it? Now you can check. Now suppose you return, so the credit note is there. Then again press F10, then credit. Some of the items has been returned from the Dennis Motors, only AC 1. Then here you need to set up the GST also, SGST. Then against reference. Now you can check the GST R1 which you need to submit. Display more reports, state reports, GST R1. See, Alt F2 because of the date. First July. See, here is credit or debit. Only credit note information is there. Okay. So this is the reason we have to like put a proper information, and we need to set up for the CGST, HGST also, because it is the option. It should be showed in the GSTR1 so that in the portal the amount should be matched, because definitely whatever the sales for you and then it is purchased for somebody else. So definitely he will also upload his sales. Okay. And he will adjust the ITC. So the the amount should be matched. Na? Is it clear? This is the unregistered case. Suppose you sold out the cash. Yesterday we have seen how we can, when we sold out the cash, then it comes under B2C, or that is B2C is a business to consumer. Then we can also take the credit note from there. Is it clear? Is it clear? Please permit me so that I can move ahead. Like more than hundreds attendees are there, but at least you should reply me. Na? If I'm not getting the reply from your side, then how I can decide like what should I, like should I wait or should I move for the next? Dipankar, Jyotirmay, please answer me, beta. Completed. So debit note, credit note, and in case of multiple category, we all come things, right? Things we already done. Now the thing is, in an annual computation, you can check how much amount you need to pay. Control N, 3,04,650. That is your output tax, minus 243,450. That is your ITC. You need to pay 61200. You need to pay 61200, and 61200, it should be your CGST, SGST total balance. So CGST balance is 3600 and SGST balance is 3600. So 3600 multiplied by 2, that is 60. Sorry, 3600 multiplied by 2, that is 61,200. That you already above you have calculated. That's mean your calculation is right. It is rightly it is inserted. Is it clear? Is it clear? Calculation. Calculation. Any confusion regarding the calculation? Any confusion regarding the calculation? How I checked the calculation? Should I move for the next? Okay. So now the thing is that in case in the next question, in the next entry, we are purchasing the items from the daily creditor. Okay, so F9, and this is my daily creditor, like INT-001. This is my daily creditor, Kejriwal trader. If you check, then I already set here the daily and then sundry creditor. Then purchase account debit. Now toothpaste, I again purchases the toothpaste, and how much I purchases again the 5. Then can I apply the CGST? No. Then you cannot apply the CGST because this is the interstate sale. So here interstate high GST is there. Okay, and this is your ITC. IGST is your ITC, and you already sold that items. F8. Party name is, you can mention here the cash, and this is your consumer. Okay. Material sales 500. SGST. Okay. Enter. Now you can check, display more reports, state reports, GST reports, and GST. First, you should set the GSTR 3B. 1st April to 31st May. Okay. Now, 3,17,700 is the output, and 250 to 450 is your input. So now again you can check. Control N. 317,700 minus 450. Enter. Now how much is remaining? 65,250. 65,250, you have to pay 65,250. But the problem is CGST balance is 37,125. So 37,125 multiplied by 2. How much balance is there? 74,250. While we have to pay the, how much amount we have to pay? We have to pay the 65,250. Now what should I do? Please give me the clarification. What should I do? What should I do? Tell me. Please tell me. What should I do? Because now CGST, SGST credit balance is 74,250. And as per the 3B, I need to pay only the 65,250. Then what should I do? Yesterday, I told you at the end of the session. Please clear it. Can anybody give me the answer? Please, Dipankar, Jyotirmay, answer me. Why the difference is there? Try to beta answer me. Why the difference is there? Why there is a difference? Yesterday we already have taken. Yes, adjust through the IGST. So we need to adjust it. So first, how we can adjust? First, you should set control N. IGST balance is what? How much it is? 9,000. So 9,000 you have to adjust. So go to the vouchers, press F7. Then there is an option of just click here the CGST account debit, because see, debit balance should goes to the CGST, then IGST will be nil. CGST 9,000. Enter, then IGST. Now see, IGST is nil. Now you can check. Control N, CGST account. How much it is? And 28,125. And SGST account. SGST. Now 37,125 plus 28,125. 28,125 plus 37,125. Now it is 65,250, which we already checked in the C 65,250. Now you can pay. Press F5. Then there is an option of state adjustment, GST payment. Okay. GST payment, advance payment under reverse charge or refund of advance receipt, but it is, if it is not applicable, because this is the normal payment. This is the normal payment. Then CGST account debit of how much? 28,125. Enter. Then SGST account debit 37,125. 37,125 to cash. We have to create the bank, but no issue. We are paying it the cash. Is it? So one is completed, like whatever we learned till date. And today we also learned the new thing, that is debit note, credit note, and how can we match the calculations. Okay. And how can we adjust through the CGST, IGST. Is it completed? Now we are moving to the next case, that is the unregistered dealer. Is anybody like completed yesterday, I told you about the not eligible for ITC. Then not eligible for ITC, then it is clear, na? Because yesterday I already given one example of the not eligible for ITC. Is it clear? Answer, please. Come on fast. Answer. More than 100 students are there. Please reply, anybody. Today I'll pass on the GST example, GST exercise, and everybody should do the exercise. Fine. Is it clear now? Okay. Now I'm moving ahead to the next exam, next type of transaction, that is in case of purchase from unregistered dealer. Sales to unregistered dealer, then no effect will be there. In our books, no effect will be there because no matter whether the debtor is registered or not, we have to collect the GST. No matter whether the debtor is registered or not, we have to collect the GST. That's it. But the question is, if the creditor is not registered, then I cannot pay the GST to the creditor. So as per the government rule, if you are purchasing the items from unregistered dealer, then you have to, you cannot pay the GST to the dealer. But that much of GST you have to pay to the government. Is it clear? That is known as reverse charge mechanism, RCM. Is it clear? That is known as reverse charge mechanism, RCM. Is it clear? Everybody aware with the RCM now? Fine. So first of all, you have to enter the transactions and you have to check how much GST should be there. We already create a one unregistered dealer. If you wish, then you can check here. This one. This is unregistered. Make sure if it is belong from Madhya Pradesh, then because my company is situated in Madhya Pradesh, then CGST, SGST will be there. And make sure you set here the unregistered. Unregistered. Make sure, unregistered. You should set the unregistered. Control A. Now, suppose I purchased, see, presently I paid completely the CGST, SGST and IGST is a 0. If you wish, then display more reports, account books, ledger, CGST is nil, IGST nil, SGST nil. Now, in case I purchased the items on June, I'm going to set here the June, 1st June. F9 URD-001. I purchased from unregistered dealer and I purchased Onida TV or OK toothpaste, 1000. So how much GST will be there? 18,000, 9,000. But it will not give me the calculation. See, previously it was giving me, but now it is not giving me. Why? Because in a software, everything is written in a coding. Because of the unregistered dealer, it is not giving me the calculation. But the moment if I set it to the registered dealer, then it will give me the calculation. See, if you wish, then you can check. Okay, that is Charles credit. And I select the toothpaste, 1000. See, GST calculation is here. But in case I selected here the unregistered dealer, then it will not give me the calculation. See, calculation is not there. Why calculation is not there? Because it can check now. It is the unregistered dealer. So you cannot pay to the unregistered dealer. Okay. So now the thing is, you cannot take the ITC of the from the unregistered dealer because you cannot pay the unregistered dealer. So end of list. And provide e-way bill, I don't want. So enter, enter. Now you can check in the reports. Because this is of June. See, here is exempt nil rated on non-GST inward supplies. It is from a suppliers under a composition dealer exempt on nil rated supply. And it will affect only GSTR 3B. It will not take reflect in the GSTR 1. See, it will not take reflect in GSTR 1. A non Alt F2. See, only it will take reflect in 3B. Is it clear? Now the thing is, as per the government rule, I need to pay it. I need to pay it. Okay. So vouchers, then F5 payment and state adjustment. Then here is an option that is payment under reverse charge. Then CGST. But presently no balance is there. No, so how I can pay the GST? No balance is there. Nothing is there. So how I can pay the CGST account? Is it clear or not, please? Anybody make sure you are getting properly. Please make sure you are getting properly because see in this under the CGST and SGST no balance is there. Then how I can pay? Because see without balance how I can pay? Then tell me. Students, please answer me. Answer me. Please. Fast. Think about it. Anybody can give me the solution? See, whether you want to pay through the bank or through the cash, but the matter is there is no balance of CGST, SGST. This is the important matter now. It's a big question. There is no balance in a CGST and SGST. Then how you can pay? First, you have to increase the balance. You have to increase the balance in the CGST, SGST. Only in that case you can pay the CGST, SGST. Is it clear, Akanksha? I'm not asking you whether you want to pay through the bank or cash. I'm asking about there is no balance. See, CGST have the nil balance. SGST have the nil balance. So how you can pay the balance? Because without balance, how you can debit it? Is it clear? Then anybody have solution? What should I do? Answer, please. Come on fast. Anybody have some idea? Okay. No. Actually, to increase the balance of CGST, SGST, you have to create a one adjustment account, which is treated as just like a suspense account. Okay, or this is the fictitious account. This is the fictitious account. So you have to create a one ledger adjustment account under current assets or current liability you can create. GST is not applicable, nothing is there. Then first you have to increase the balance. How you can increase? Just pass a JV. F7, then state adjustment GST, then increase in tax liability. Increase in tax liability. Okay, then why you are increasing tax liability? Purchase from unregistered dealer. This is very important. Please make sure, just take the screenshot. Just take the screenshot. Enter. Now, adjustment 02. Then there is a adjustment account. Debit by how much amount? 18,000. Enter. To CGST, how much percentage? By 9%, 1 lakh rupees. 9,000. SGST. And provide GST details. Yes. Whom you purchased? Unregistered dealer. Control A. Control A. Is it clear? Is it clear? This entry is a very important in our books. Which one? This one. This entry is very important in our book. Is it? Please make sure. This is a very important entry. ये एंट्री हमें बुक्स में दिखानी पड़ती है. यस दीपांकर. इज इट क्लियर? आगे समझ में? दीपांकर, अंडरस्टूड? प्लीज आंसर मी स्टूडेंट्स. इज इट क्लियर? Okay, so now you can pay because now you have the, now you can check again, display more reports, state report, GST report 3B, 1st June to 1st July. See, now here is the option tax on outward and reverse charge. Previously it was not there. Tax on outward and reverse charge. Previously it was not there, if you remembered. Only in case of you passed the entry via general, then it is there. Which one? Tax on outward and reverse charge supplier. Is it clear? Okay, now you can pay. Account books. Sorry. Pay voucher F5 payment. And then rate adjustment, payment under reverse charge. Payment under reverse charge. Okay, then CGST account 9,000. Then SGST account 9,000 to cash. And provide GST detail. Yes, you are going to pay by check. Now again check the reports. See, payment through the, like, while payment to the GST, then it will not take reflect in your GST report. Only the entries, whatever you are passing. Only in case of JV. When you pass the JV, then it will take reflect in your reports, but not while payment. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Clear now? Now the next is, now we sold out the items. Vouchers F8. We sold out the items. The Dennis and toothpaste. And we have collected the GST, GST. No e-way bill. Now you can check under GST. Then in the balance, first of all, display more reports. State reports, GST reports, then computation. 1st July to 1st June to 1st July. Only we need to take this computation. 44 100 we have collected. Okay, but there is no input tax credit. Why? There is no input tax credit. Why? So we have paid the 18,000 rupees na under reverse charge. Then what? Okay, control N 44 100 minus 18. How much amount we need to pay? 44 100 minus 18. We need to pay 26 100. But it is showing me the 44 100 complete. It is not showing me the input tax credit. Why? Then how can I take the input tax? Give me the clarification. I'm sure because you are the CMA student, so you already learned the GST theoretical part. So what will be the entry? Akanksha. Akanksha, in which voucher it is not showing you the debit credit, please? Voucher type कौन सा है? Tell me in which voucher type it is not showing you. Akanksha, in which voucher type you are checking? कौन से वाउचर में नहीं दिखा रहा है? थोड़ा फास्ट आंसर दे दिया करो. आई वाज वेटिंग ना. मैं कब से इंतजार कर रही थी कि आप लोग आंसर देंगे. बट नाउ योर क्वेश्चन इज कि मैम मेरा टेली CRDR नहीं शो कर रहा. कौन सा वाउचर है बेटा? ये तो देखो. Anybody can give me the clarification? All vouchers. Akanksha, only in the case of receipt payment and contra में डेबिट क्रेडिट आता है. और अगर नहीं आ रहा है, so you should change the mode with the help of control H. There is a right side पे दिया हुआ है change mode. उसको change करके देखो. See, the question is कि presently it is not showing me any input tax credit. Why? While जबकि 8,000 का तो 18,000 का input tax credit है. Why it is not showing me? Think about it, please. Now, anybody? You don't know the answer? Okay. See, the thing is, we already on the river because the input tax credit, why input tax credit is not available? Because we purchased from the unregistered dealer. And unregistered dealer payment we already done, but we have to pass the one input tax credit entry to increase the input tax credit. We have to pass a one entry because in the balance sheet, it is also showing me the asset adjustment account. Adjustment account is not our asset. It is the fictitious asset. So we have to reverse that entry now. So by passing the general entry JV, then state adjustment. भाई जो मैसेज आया था now GST, why you are passing this adjustment entry GST? Then increase in tax liability and input tax credit. Instead of that, increase in input tax credit. Why? Because purchase under reverse charge from unregistered dealer. Purchase from unregistered dealer. Then adjustment 004. CGST account 9%, 1 lakh 9,000. SGST 9,000. And 2 adjustment. Now your adjustment account is there. Provide GST detail, then unregistered dealer. Control A, Control A. This is very important entry. Now you can check in that display state report, GST report. Now you can check 3B. First 6 to first 7. Now see. Net input tax credit is available now. And then in the annual computation also you can check 16217. See. Now 44,100 minus 18,000. You have to pay 26,100. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes, Divankar. And then through which we have to avail? Through this adjustment entry. This adjustment entry is a very important, JV. Increase, just take the screenshot, increase in input tax credit. Unless until this entry is not there, then your input tax credit is, presently you don't have the input tax credit, na? No debit balance is there, only credit balance is there. Is it clear? Anybody have some doubt? Dipankar, Kancha, Neha, Vinith. I cannot call out every name. Try to understand the things. Clear, na? Okay. Now, then I need to pay again F5 payment. That is, it is not applicable, but here is a autofill. Date payment GST from 1st to 1st July. How much you have to pay? 4050. No. Should check. Huh? $4050. Only we need to pay the 4050. So F5 payment, fulfill, state payment, GST, first rate to GST 4050, debit SGST 4050, then dash. Okay, it's 8,001. Now your everything is completed. From unregistered dealer, we check how we can pass the, how we can avail the input tax credit and how we can. Okay, next. Now, sometimes, you know, presently you have the nil balance in a CGST, SGST. All is clear right now. Now, sometimes, you know, we receive the advances from the debtors. Then in that case, again, the rule is while receiving the advances on the from the debtors, then you have to pay the CGST, SGST to the government. Because see, if we are receiving the advances and like even after completing the 1 month, sales is not occur. Then, so if the date comes after getting the advances, if the date is there, then you need to pay the tax on the advances. But the thing is that if you don't have the balance in the CGST, SGST, then how can you pay the CGST, SGST amount? So in that case, again, you have to pass some kind of entries. For example, press F6. There is an option of state adjustment, advance receipt. Advance receipt. Now, Alt C, I'm creating a new creditor, a data, Romil traders. It is my sundry data. And I need to provide here the GST number also. आधार कार्ड भी लड़कियों को स्टडी इनके तक ऐसी कंप्लेंट करे बिल्कुल बताइए इंदा हो गए एंड control A. Now, because of the sales, we are receiving the advance amount. Advance amount say if it is 1,18,000. Enter. Then taxable value is 1 lakh. It is inclusive of tax. So it is assuming 9,000. 9,000 is a CGST, SGST. Then advances. ADV 001. Enter. Enter. Cash. We are receiving the cash amount. But by default, in a tally, the automated entries are not there. In a tally, automated entries are not there. So CGST balance is and SGST balance is none there. There is no balance under the CGST account and SGST account. So we have to increase the liability because we need to pay to the government. We have to increase the liability because we have to pay to the government. So in that case, first of all, you have to increase the liability. Press F7. Then state adjustment. Increase in tax liability. And why you are increasing in the tax liability? Because advances on account of advance receipt. Is it clear? Enter. Then ADV 001. Then adjustment account. Same thing, 18,000 rupees. And to CGST 9%, 1 lakh. 9,000. To SGST 9%, 1,000. Then provide GST detail. To whom you collect the amount? You collected the amount from raw mill traders. Okay, and control A. Enter, enter. Same thing. Now you need to pay. Now you need to pay the amount. Okay, now F5 payment. Then here is the option state adjustment. It is not applicable because you are not paying anything advance or payment under, only auto pay. So paybook advance received this one. So just change the date F17 and then adjustment account. This one. Okay, it is again the 17. Okay, on July I have made the transactions. The first is I received the advances from the raw mill traders. Then I increase the tax liability. Now I can pay now because Now I am having the balance in the, so F5, then autofill, state payment GST from 17 to 17. Then CGST account 9,000. Enter SGST account 9,000. Then to cash. Provide GST detail. We paid the cash. Is it clear? How I have taken a advance amount and how I increase the CGST, SGST, and how I paid the amount. I made three entries. The first is advance receipt. The second is increase the tax liability because of the advance receipt. And third is pay the amount to the government. Is it clear? Yeah, I'll send you. I'll send you. Okay, I'll send you. Chaitanya, I'll send you. But please make sure whatever we are doing here, you are completely getting. Should I say like start again? Is it clear? Please answer me fast. Tell me any doubt? No? Okay. So, okay. So next is like presently we can check in our reports, statement of state reports, GST report, then computation. And from 1st July to 31st July. See, nothing is there. Nothing is there neither in the input tax credit nor the output tax. Nothing is there. And the 3B also 1st July to 31st July. Nothing is there. See, only tax on outward and reverse charge supplied. This is what tax on advance receipt. Now the next is, but it is not showing me the summary, na? How much amount I should pay. So now the thing is, presently I don't need to pay anything else because the sales is not there. Now I sold out the items. Okay, F8. And I sold out to the person who gave me the advance. To whom? Romil Traders. Control A, Control A. And suppose I sold out the items. I don't have any item right now. AC I have, yes, AC. I sold out the AC, 2 ACs at the rate of 65,000. And CGST, SGST. Is it? CGST, SGST, 18,200, 18,200 I received. So should I pay the complete amount to the government? Now, first of all, you need to set up the 1,18,000 rupees you need to set up because you have already taken as an advance. Now the remaining amount is 48,400. Okay. Now you can check in the 3B how much amount I need to pay. Display more books, state reports, GST report 3B. Then first 7 to 31st. Now there is, this is 18,200, 18,200 is the liability from outward supplies. And already that is tax on advance receipt. We already pay. But I think so. We paid, na? Yes, we paid the amount. Payment is already done, na? Okay. So it is showing me display more reports, state reports, GST report, and 3B. Computation you can check. Alt F2, 172, 31st 7. How much amount you need to pay? Presently, you need to pay 36,400. While out of 36,400, you already paid the 18,000 rupees now. Is it clear? 36,400. It is asking to pay you the 36,400. While you already paid the 18,000 rupees as the tax on the advances, because as per the government rule, you need to pay the cash. Is it clear or not? Please answer me. Anybody? Please answer me. Anybody can give me the answer. Is it? How much amount I need to pay, Chaitanya? Divankar, How much amount I need to pay? Because 18,000 I have received as an advance. Okay, 18,000 duty. I already pay on the advance receipt. So now how much amount I need to pay? Please. How much amount I need to pay, please? No? No idea? No idea? How much amount I need to pay? Any idea? Please give me the clarification. No? No idea? See, I collected 27,200. 18,200, 18,200, 36,400 I collected. But out of that, I already paid the 9,000, 9,000. Na? I already increased my liability and I already paid the 9,000, 9,000 rupees. In the presently, I need to pay. How much amount I need to pay? So we should minus na. We should minus the control and 18,200 minus 9,000. The balance should be 9,200 each. Only I should pay the 9,200, 9,200. Is it clear? Yeah, 18,000 paid. Yes, 18,400 I need to pay. So, but basically, when you check your CGST account, 18,200, then your CGST, SGST account is 36. It is showing you the liability of the 36,400. It is showing you the liability of the 36,400. So you have to avail the input tax credit now as a 9,000, 9,000. So here you need to pass again because see, unless until your CGST, SGST balance is not correct, how you can pay the correct amount? Are you getting? You should correct unless until your ledgers are not showing you the correct balance. So how you can pay the correct amount? Yes, we have to pay the 9,000, but for that you need to adjust the tax ledgers also, na? See, we need to pay 9,200, 9,200. That is correct. Dipankar correct. And the person who already, the student who already gave me the answer, that is we have to pay 9,200. And so many students also gave me the answer. But how I can adjust the CGST, SGST balance because it is showing me you have to pay the 36,200. Then what should I do? Tell me, what should I do? 18,400 is correct, but balance is not correct now. See, the balance is CGST balance is 18,200. So by checking the CGST, SGST balance, according to the CGST, SGST balance, you have to pay like the amount is different now. So we have to pay. How we can correct it? Because see, still balance is there in our adjustment account. So we need to rectify this because this is the fictitious asset. So how we can correct? We can correct it. See, we increase the liability by debiting the adjustment account. So we already pay. So we can correct it by passing the F7 entry, then state adjustment GST, then decrease in tax liability because sales against advance receipt. Is it clear? Decrease in tax liability, sales against advance receipt. Then here should be the CGST account. 9%, 1 lakh rupees. 9,000. Again debit the SGST. 9,000. See, now amount is correct na? CGST, SGST amount. Now the amount is correct, but only the difference in a SGST. Why it is so? Because we already adjusted the SGST account because of the IGST. Now it is 9,200 and previously it is the balance of because now you can check state report, GST report, then 3B. Alt F2, 172, first second. Advance tax adjusted and tax on advance received. We already, now we adjusted the advance. These are the entries. These are very much important. Very much important. These are the very important entries. Is it? Now please tell me, because today we understood the lots of concept. Tax on advances and URD. Decrease the tax liability. Yes, yes. I decreased it, na? Dipankar, it is correct. Now I'm going to show you the complete entries. Huh? Today what we have learned, we learned a lots of concepts. See, these are the entries which we passed today. It's still 15 minutes is there. 15 minutes are there. You can check one by one. First, we passed the receipt entry. So you should press Alt R to Control R to hide this. This is the correct entry. Now we Okay, just press F12. You can check in sequence of entry. Okay. Then after like first entry, that is we already hide that. Then we purchased the items. And from this items, we return the 148,600. And then we sold out the items. Then we also make the credit. Then purchase. And then sales. At the end, I gave you the understanding on this is the IGST adjustment. This is only the IGST adjustment. Then I gave you the understanding on how you can pay the amount. Then I again purchased the from the unregistered dealer. And because of the purchasing the unregistered dealer, you have to increase your liability by debiting the adjustment account. Then again you have to pay, you have to make the payment. This is the reason. Okay. Here only I pay the CGST. Reverse charge. Here you should pay the SGST also. Then next is you sold out the items 1,71,000. And then you received advance increase in input tax credit because of the purchase from unregistered dealer. You have to increase. Then afterward, you need to pay the amount. Then you should pass the JB because the on account of advance. Then again receipt, that is the 1,18,000 rupees. Then payment. And at the end, we have completed the JB. We passed the 1 JB to increase our CGST, SGST. Now the total we have to pay the 18,400 as everybody is saying. Is it clear? Today we learned a lot of features of GST. Anybody have some doubt? Please raise the question. Shraddha, you have to ask to the institute. You should like write a mail to the institute related to your issue. I'm not a right person. I cannot give you the answer. Okay. Shakundala. Okay, bye. Huh. Just tell me, anybody have some doubt? For assignment, I told you earlier, lots of time I already told you in this class session, previous sessions. So please don't ask again and again. Okay, what have you learned today? Can you give me the, like, what have you learned today? What's new things you find here in this session? What new things you found? Please. Is it? Reverse GST. Decrease the liability. Okay, why we need to increase the liability, increase the input tax credit, decrease the liability. Okay, so many things we learned, the new things we learned today. Do the practice. Okay, and then I'll send you the one example again for the, okay, just a minute. I'm going to send you the question. This is the question. You should do it. I'm sending you through the official mail. Ma'am will send you. I'm only gave you the clarification. Okay, I'll send you, right? Anybody else who want to like, still if you don't have the like, कुछ अभी भी आपको कोई confusion है GST से related, because today we are going to end the GST. ना GST का आज हमारा last day था. From Monday onwards we will say check the TDS, TCS. TDS, TCS. Okay. हाँ श्वेता मैं मेल कर दूंगी बेटा. Okay. Who want to raise something? GST से related कोई query है क्या? Anybody have some query related to GST? Regarding the GST, you have any query? No? Okay, Gautam. Dipankar, Shraddha. No question is there? Okay. So I'm going to end the session, but if you still want to ask something, then you can. एक बार और दिखा देती हूँ. So one by one, whenever you enter the entries, you should check one by one. जैसे ही आप एंट्री करते हो, आप कंप्यूटेशन और ये सब चीजें चेक करते जाइए. ओके, एवरीथिंग हियर कंप्यूटेशन आपको दिख जाएगा. प्लस इन अ 3B यू विल हैव द आइडिया कि आपने कितना आउटपुट टेक्स्ट, कितना आपका आउटपुट है और कितना इनवर्ड है, ये आपको मिल जाएगा यहाँ से आपको. एंड देन इन द आउट फॉर आउटपुट कंप्लीटली आउटवर्ड के लिए आप GSTR 1 देख सकते हैं. फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन चेक योर B2P इनवॉइसेस एंड देन B2C इनवॉइसेस, स्टिल क्रेडिट नोट, डेबिट नोट ऑल्सो. ऑल टैप टू 142 31st 3. From here you can check everything. Debit note, credit note, tax liability on advances. देखिए, this is the reason why we need to do all these things, because while uploading the return na, then in a portal will match, इससे मैच कर लेगा, right? क्योंकि आप जब आप अपना रिटर्न अपलोड करते हैं तो सामने वाला भी अपना रिटर्न अपलोड करता है, तो आपका रिटर्न उनके रिटर्न से मैच हो जाना चाहिए, सारी एंट्रीज मैच हो जानी चाहिए. So you before uploading you should check everything. And I already told you, if the uncertain transaction is there, then Tally will not upload your return. Tally upload भी नहीं करेगा अगर आपका कोई uncertain transaction है तो. And in case of like license version, then you can validate. तो यहाँ से validate भी कर सकते हो आप. इसको आप यहाँ से validate भी करवा सकते हैं, right? You can update the details also. And from here you can open the GST portal. From here you can directly open the GST portal. This is the GST portal, and you should, if you have the registered GST number, then user ID and enter the password. With the help of user ID and password, you can log in here. यहाँ से log in भी कर सकते. Is it clear? So I'm going to end the session. So the most important topic we completed, that is the GST. Now from Monday onwards, we will check the TDS, and then GST will TDS, and then TCS, and so on. We will check all kind of taxes, the rest taxes, whatever the there. And like we have still in the first week of August, I think so your sessions will be over. And afterward, the exam will be there. Whatever the schedule is there, आपकी जो schedule होता है वो exam आपका होगा ही होगा. But before that, you need to submit all the assignments. I'll tell you the one email ID so that you can submit the assignments on that email ID. Okay. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Bye and take care.